Alright, everyone. Hello. I guess we can finally begin. So yeah, today we're gonna have a team wars going on. It is going to be D-Fusion against Phoenix High. Just before I forget, I wanted to watch the results because I've written them somewhere. Let me see if I can find the information. Alright, so I've wrote them instead of like having the chat. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you the starter right off the bat. I think you can see it on the screen. Irving, we're gonna have Ohimi on the side of D-Fusion and Lin on the side of Phoenix High. Naming weird letters, yeah. That is... I know that's normally the meaning of Phoenix High. I mean, the way it is spelled, which I know is weird, but still sounds good. I mean, the pronunciation is there. Okay, wait, it's Lin. Lin is on the top, on the bottom it is Ohimi, and I think they should be able to begin, because I have no idea. I mean, we had some issues going on, but nothing much, I believe. And you will see when the two players are ready. We're gonna be good to go. Alright, now one thing I wanted to say, because I've been talking about that, it is going to be the score of the two teams. So on the side of D-Fusion, they're right now 3 wins, 2 losses with a round differential of 7, which is pretty good. And on the other side, FHX, they have only 1 win, 4 losses, and quite a run differential on the negative side, minus 16. So it is not easy to get a better run differential. It is actually very tricky. They can pull it off if they're able to get more wins on the next wars, but it's still not going to be easy to, for example, stay on the positive. And yeah, we'll see who's going to be the winner of the war. By the way, since I almost forget, I think I forgot to end the prediction last time. Let me see. I clearly forgot. These were the winners. I forgot when I ended the stream. Okay, don't care about this prediction. That's the one from the Clown Wars. I'm just gonna launch the game right now. We're gonna spectate, and I'm gonna make a new prediction. Let me do that. Alright, we're good to go. We're gonna have the predictions going on. And hopefully I don't forget to end the predictions. So we're gonna have D-Fusion against Phoenix High, just beginning right now. On the bottom I see Ohimi, which I believe is going to be playing Dark Lord. No, the question is going to be which version, because he could be playing FA, since it's the latest version we get to see. And it is in fact going to be FA Dark Lord, also known as Carlods, and level augmentations for the skill to be able to increase the level of FA, which is going to give him a lot of attack. Combines it with Excel, which is going to allow him to draw 2 cards. And it is going to be setting 1 card only. It's going to be the turn of Lin, who plays as well 20 cards, and I do think it is going to be a Dark Lord, maybe level of augmentation as well, which is going to end being a mirror match here. Only one of the 2 Dark Lords is going to be surviving. Alright, so same ending as one on the side of Lane, who's going to have an Hang on Mac on the field. 4 times the 200 attack as well. Alright, so Lane decided to go for the face-to-face to destroy the other Hang on Mac. But nothing was used on the side of Lin, not even setting any back row, which is gonna end to be bad. Ohimi getting here the Star Struck, which is going to allow him to be able to go for an Xyz here. He's gonna go for Ouroboros here, and now that he's using Scepter, he's gonna have to destroy the face down. This is an effect you cannot negate when using Scepter, so he has to destroy the face down here. He's going to be targeting his own Sanctified. Now with the contact, he was able to get the Eggshell using the effect of contact, bringing Naston, which is allowing Ohimi to go for quite a good board here. Also use the effect of Ouroboros, which is forcing one of the discards on the side of lane, and the card that will be discarded is a contact. Now, if Ohimi had a way to go for lethal, he could have gone for the banishment, search for Desire, then you get the special summoning. That will have been an alternative to just avoid getting Link to do the combos, but he's going to go for a more control-y board. I mean, first of all, he has in the graveyard the Sanctified, he also has a back row, which could be enough to deal against the Dark Lord on the side of Lin. But so far, Lin is not even getting a good opening. 2 set cards and a face down. That's not going to be good for Lin at all. Nifroth in the chat. Hello, Nifroth. Hope you're doing good. So, I'll be making use of those because, of course, Nifroth, the man, the legend, the myth. One of the biggest streamers of Duel Links. Well-known one, doing a lot of King of Game rounds as well. An absolute must follow when it comes to the Duel Links streaming. And no problem, Nifroth. Glad to see you here. Now, Jaime so far is going to have the board anyways. Now, I don't believe Lin is going to have the back row that is going to help him defend against Ohimi's deck. Alright, so Ukabag is going to be destroyed. By the way, they messed up your link in the ping on team. It's... Wait, did they? I mean, I will be... That's funny. Ah. I mean, I guess it should work. Even if it has caps. I'm not gonna lie. For me, it should be looking good. I think it should work. No, Ohimi is going to get the first point. And there's one thing I got to notice. This is concerning the Wa. We may change the room. Let me see. I think it was no, it had double Twitch prefix. Ah, okay. No, I think they're going to be changing the rooms. Let me see. I normally was pinned. Alright, so I'm gonna have to close this just for a little moment. I'm gonna have to hide this. Where is the hide option? Found it. Alright, so just switching the room. This is just for the name of the room being changed as requested by FHX. And I understand them. Clan tags must be respected, and I agree. Alright, let me see the new session I'm gonna have to join. Now, okay, we're good to go. In the new room. Yeah, it's all good, Z plus G, no worries. Z plus in the case. It said the HTTP twitch.tw part twice. Oh, that's a weird thing, okay. I mean, I guess sometimes this happens. That's a bit strange. Ah, it's okay, X-Ray. I'm the king of Pepegas. And yo, Kieran, hope you're doing good. Comment ça va? We're gonna go for the second duel here. We're gonna have on the bottom yet again Ohimi, which is going to stay with Dark Lord. And also appreciate for the follow, Nifroth. Good buddy, I swear to God, thank you. No need for follow, man. You know. But yeah, hope everyone enjoys the war. This is what I mainly try to do. And Lord Ranger, thank you very much for the follow as well. It's okay, it's okay. No worries for the non-follows. What I mainly care is like, if people can enjoy the wars with my casting, my mission is complete, and that's what I care for. No repeat on the side of AFHX. They're gonna go instead for Blue Eyes. Lyn is not gonna have a good start as well yet again. That is going to hurt. One set card. Ah bah je vais très bien, Kieran. Très très bien. Twitch and follow me, rank. Can watch for me. Twitch is a bad boy. And now Scepter on the side of Ohymeth is gonna help him a lot. Does have the sovereignty. Will be able to special summon the sovereignty that he drew. And pitting them in attack. I think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna go for all monsters attack unless he has an Aston. So I think Ohymeth is gonna go face. That's at least what I think, but I'm not sure. He could go for an Xyz, but here's the problem. Something is gonna chain. Raigeki Break is gonna be chaining. Alright. So I was gonna destroy the Scepter. Good decision. Now that's going to be the problem anyways. The banishment is gonna be enough for lethal. 2,600 plus 1,600, gonna be making 4,200. That will be lethal for Ohymeth. No problem against the Blue Eyes, so yeah, a quick match. The end score for this war is gonna be 10. Now that kind of win is gonna be insanely beneficial for Diffusion, and I'm not gonna lie, but AFHX, they're gonna be very pressured after such kind of loss, but it's not over yet. It's only the 2 first points. There are ways to be back. But hopefully they can find a way to do so, and also I'm gonna have to update the scorings because I'm also at the point of forgetting Animescent. So Lyn is gonna have to be out. Ohymeth is still on the field, still on the table. We're gonna have to wait for the next player to join the room. And by the way, before I forget, I hope everyone is doing good today. Or has been doing good today, because I don't know where you guys are from sometimes. Just asking, so. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting more excited every time I'm thinking about Clan Wars. It is something I'm participating in with my own clan that I created. Maybe one day we'll go back to Team Wars as well, because I mean I have some of the players in my clan, they played, I think they played on the 3rd season of Team Wars. We'll have to think twice about that. Alright, we're gonna have the next player on the table. It is going to be Shadow. Nice sunny day here, perfect for lazing around. Oh, very nice day for us. I'm not gonna lie, this is going to be more sunny than what it is in France for sure. So Shadow from AFHX, which deck are they going to be bringing in is my question. Odeon. That's a big surprise. Is this going to be... Okay, I'm thinking of 2 decks. First one is going to be Shiranui, and the second one is going to be Satellar Knight. And the first one is going to go for Shadow. It is going to be Shiranui, beginning with Samurai School, which when you normal summon it, you can send a zombie monster from the deck to the graveyard. It is going to be, of course, the Spectre Sword. No back row. Really? No back row Shiranui? There's no way. Okay, that's all. I'm gonna say F right off the bat. Because first of all, Shiranui, when you're playing Odeon, you have the skill which is Endless Trap Hole. So when you have at least 3 traps in the graveyard, you can retrieve one of the traps back to the hand The other ones will go back to the deck, which is a pretty good skill to just, how shall I say, recycle back the traps. So the fact that there's no trap in a turn 1, that is going to hurt a lot. Also, we can see there's the Hang on Mag that is being on the field. Eggshell being used on the side of Ohaimi. Man, if there's any Neston, that is going to be the end of the duel. No. Only one back throw and the Hang on Mag on the side of Ohaimi. But yeah, what an awful start for Shadow, definitively. No back row at all. That's not something I see every day. I mean, Shirani is usually the deck that you are always guaranteed of at least one back row, or even 2 back throws on most of the cases. Turn 1 or turn 2, you usually have like 2 back row at least, or 3. So it astonishes me, the fact that he drew none. I guess I see the reasoning behind this, but this can backfire so hard as it is now. True. Very true. No, unless Shadow does have another monster and has a back row this time. I think he can still manage to deal with the monster, but... yeah, this time he does have the back row, but is this going to be enough? It is going to be very difficult. The ideal will be to maybe, let's say, have a Treacherous Trap Hole in case there's 2 monsters on the side of Ohaimi. Could be good for the tempo. But in most cases, it's going to get blocked. Starstruck Scepter is going to be activated. No, Ohaimi is not going to be able to do any Xyz, but he'll still have some monsters on the field. So he's going for the Scepter, going for the Sovereignty as well. Backer is going to have to be very important. Which one is going to be is my question. For me, there's like only one card which could save Shadow, but I don't think he's really playing the trap I have in mind. Yeah, that as well. If there's a Lance as well on the side of Ohaimi, that's another fact. It is going to be a Canadia that is going to be used on the Hang on Mag, but yeah, that's not going to be working. Lance reveals itself. And that is going to be it for another point for Ohaimi. I do say Ohaimi or Ohaimi and I still get confused. The good German is going to be kicking my ass because I don't pronounce his nickname well. And I'm going to allow him to roast me. 3-0 so far. That's going to be a tough position for FHX. Do they want to go for a repeat or no? We'll have to see. I'm not going to lie, I don't have any clue for here on that. Ohaimi. Okay. Gonna keep pronouncing like that then. No Shadow. Okay, Shadow is the 4th line. And they're gonna go for a repeat. This one is an understandable one in my opinion as well. The main reason they will go for a repeat is because they are based on the back row, which it can do the work technically. It can do technically the work against the Kaza Ohaimi has. Ohaimi, oh my god. Alright, straight up the next duel. Who's going to get the first turn? Who's going to get the second one? First turn is going to go for Ohaimi. Do it! Alright, let's see. We're going to have the Starstruck Scepter. Going to be normal summon, which is going to allow him to search for Sovereignty. If he did have one in hand, he will be able to special summon it. Oh, this time it's going to be a reversal. No. Ohaimi is fine. He knows that he's not playing against a no-ticket deck. And there's almost no ways that Shadow gets lethal this turn. So he's going to be able to survive. 3 backer this time on the side of Shadow does have the Samurai Skull. This is at least going to allow Shadow to be able to do the plays he wanted to do in the previous duel. That is definitively going to be good for him. Gonna be the turn this time of Ohaimi. Alright, another Scepter. Indeed, I don't think that's a bad choice. Light Imprisoning Mirror. Ooh. That is going to slow down the draw power, but the problem will be that the Xyz that Ohimi goes for will be good enough to deal with the mirror, but then I spoke and we get to see the Floodgates. This is going to be very beneficial right now for him because there's just not going to be any way for Ohimi to go for an Xyz, and he has done the normal summon, so he cannot do anything else but set cards and try to defend himself. Imagine losing to Stick Pass, and sadly didn't happen. KW. Banishment is going to be searching for Nastin. This is just to accelerate the deck and also search a Dark Lord that is going to be viable when you normal summon it. Now I don't know if he does have the banker, we'll have to see. Does he have one? I guess by drinking water we'll know the answer. And the water confirmed me that yes, there's a backer on the side of Ohimi. That's why water is better than beer. I'm sorry, Germans. No, technically he's fine so far. He can also go for the... No, he's going to go for attack. I thought that he's going to go in a defense position with the Scepter to... Okay, he's going to try to allow Shadow doing a Synchro, I guess? Fair enough. Now with the level 2 and 4, he will be able to go for a Synchro because of the effect of the Spectre Sword here. For me, if he allows it, that means he has a backer for that. Solitaire is going to be here on the field as well. Fire Imprisoning Mirror in the grave. That will actually be funny if there's a card that exists. I mean, I know there are like a ton of cards in the TCG, but there's always like some mysterious cards you get to see, whether for the side deck or even the main. And if there's a card that, for example, says, I negate the effect of fire monsters, that will be pretty funny. Alright, so after the summon of Solitaire, he's going to be using the effect, brings another Spectre Sword. Ah yeah, just summon Plasma Forehead. Only one player can go for Plasma. Ohimi. And funnily enough, that's an idea. I'm just gonna say, I don't know if people have thought of it, but they could, in the future, instead of using Lavineer, use Plasma. Yet again. No, there was a meta back then. I mean, Hero, of course, was the main deck that used Plasma, but there were multiple decks. When you had 3 monsters on the board, for example for hire, you get to sacrifice all of them, go for the Plasma. And that was sort of a win condition. Jokingly, not jokingly. Alright, so far he's able to get the Shogun Saga. Gonna be in attack position. But I think the main problem is going to be the Bankro of Ohimi. Is this going to be lethal or not? Sanctified Dark Lord. So now he's going to be discarding Nastin. Because yes, he can tribute 1 from the field or either discard a Dark Lord from the hand. And decides to negate the effect of Shogun Saga with the attack boost, which is going to be a good choice. And also tribute its own Star Seraph. I mean, no. My bad. Let's the Star Seraph being destroyed. Gonna be the turn of Ohimi this time. Does he have an eggshell, for example? Or a way to draw eggshell? Is not, but he's gonna have contact. Contact which is going to bring back the Nastin on the field. In before Lava Golem. Will be very surprising. No, I mean, there's many decks that can still use these tech cards. Lava Golem is like, I think it is still going to be an annoying card against many decks because you get to tribute 2 opposing monsters. There may be a moment where people will have to come back with this because, I mean, Blue Eyes, one of the ways to weaken them is if they have like so many monsters, you just do a Lava Golem and you get rid of the monsters. But I mean, there will be the Stones back that then retrieve Blue Eyes, and you have Ultimate Dragons, allowing them to go for fusion. But I think Lava Golem will be useful, for example, against Dark Lord or any other deck. Tribute your opponent monsters, yeah. That's like technically one of the best things to do. What is that? I haven't played DL for like 4 months, bro. This is the first match I've seen after my return, and all I see is a bunch of 6 chairs being meta alongside some Fallen Angels and some 99% backward deck, aka Ichiro. Yeah. I think for people who come back in Duel Links when they see such kind of decks being used as a meta, entirely strange. I'm not gonna lie that seeing decks such as Dark Lord being alive and with 2 Engines, I think it's too much at some point. Back in November 2019, people will de-draw Dark Lords for Lava and Jinzo. Did they? Because I know I've been playing in 2019, but I don't think I've seen de-draw used to go for Lava Golem or even Jinzo once against all the Dark Lords I've played, so that's a big surprise to hear. Teams were meta, yeah, in 2017. Can we go back to that? I hope not. I think for me, my favorite day, I'm not gonna lie, personal opinion here, but my favorite day is going to be Dark World being meta back in April, May. Even before Sylvan existed. It took me ages to build this deck and I still didn't do any King of Games with Dark World, and I'm frustrated for that. But I'm proud of having the deck. Ohimi so far going to be able to defend his Nassim that is on the field by discarding the Tesca, able to protect his monster from battle, or also from card effects. I think, yeah, back in 2017, I think that was a great era for Duel Links. I'm not gonna lie, I loved a lot of things that happened. He's gonna go for a Tribute Summon, gonna be Tribute Summoning Eggshell. And good morning to you, Gregulator, hope you're doing good. Honestly, Shiranui is not meta. The only meta deck right now is going to be Dark Lord. Shiranui, I guess you can predict Rogue still, because you have Endless Trap Hell, which is allowing you to retrieve trap cards, but Shiranui is not meta. Simon Molehu 3 back row pass with Palace was like, oh my god, I don't want to remember what Element Saber is. One of the most awful decks I've seen in years. I hate it so much. Like, for me, decks that don't allow players to play a deck is something I'm going to despise. Karakuri was like one of the worst examples ever as well. Like, what a stupid deck. The only deck in history that was able to tell you, I have 3 monsters on the field, 3 spell trap on the field, you don't do anything. My name is Karakuri. I don't know why they ever thought of releasing such cards, then allowing you to go for such places. Awful. Insanely awful. Karakuri is like the deck that should have never happened in whole 2020. Still happened. Alright, this is going to be an important card. Ballista Squad, going to be tributing the Solitaire. Is going to go for Nasta. Now here we can see there are 3 cards that Ohami can use. He's going to be using the Contact. Contact which will special summon Tesca. Invoked was truly a mistake. I think that Duel Links, if it didn't have Engines, it will be better, in my opinion. Cocytus was a big counter of Karakuri. Well, not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong with this card. And I mean, Cocytus is this card that tells you I attack in defense. I can boost myself with a Leicester. I can also cannot be targeted by cards. But I mean, this card was used everywhere because you have a Leicester combined with any deck. Even without the need of Element Saber, like Element Saber was only played because of Molehula Poila's combo, and the fact that the Element Sabers can change the attribute into something else, that was something that gave too much power for the decks. I think Shadow is gonna go for attack unless he does have another back row. He will have to attack Eggshell, which Eggshell is gonna use the Sanctify to negate Shogun Saga, only receive 500 damage, and gain life points. Watch them give us Mega Ball. Back in my days, Relinquish was meta. Yeah, Relinquish was definitively meta back in 2017. Also, I hope they don't bring Mega Ball. I don't want to see any more invoked cards. I think that was too much. We got enough all of invoked. But yeah, sadly, when you have any deck or archetype that has engines or ways to be used as engine, it just makes them awful. Light Sword, for example, is one of the things I despise because you send so many cards to the grave. What else do we have? Right now it is going to be Star Seraph, allowing you to go for an Xyz, getting Joe Power, destroying cards for free with Scepter. And right now we have FA being the latest engine. It's getting pretty ridiculous. When Cocytus was here, so many decks can't be played in rank, especially deck without being monstered with 3000 attack and with target effect. True. Also, Amazonas meta, I think that was a big surprise though when Amazonas was meta back then, because it's easy to build. It was accessible for every player in a very easy way. No really need to go for the main box as well. I think that was insane. And we need more meta decks a bit like that to allow players to go in the competitive. Right now there are still possibilities with Harpies, I guess, for example. Triamid is definitively one possibility still. I mean, Triamid is strong basically, but I'd say no because of Blue Eyes being active and Dark Lord, which stops Triamid to be played. Yeah, banish everything in battles, non-targeting, yeah. Amazonas OP. And Amazonas being back is a good sign. No, Hemi does have this stuff. As we can see, there's the Eggshell. Okay, I'm seeing he's using the contact so far. He doesn't know which one to summon yet. He can think as much as he wishes. I guess he could go for Nastin. Because, I mean, the monsters will be in defense at some point. So he could go for Nastin. I mean, Duel Links... I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of fun with the game, but it always... People tend to see the same leagues, they tend to see the same tournaments, they tend to see the same decks. And for me, the only way to have fun in a game is when you do something different within the game. The fact that I've been playing different leagues or tournaments is like the only way that it'll me to have fun. And oh my god. 9 fucks with the raid. Ay. Easy shout out here, of course. Nightfox being a streamer of Clan Wars and also Team Wars. Hope you had a good casting, mate. And how did the war go as well, in terms of results? And also Snug being in the chat. I see you, buddy. You guys missed a massacre. I actually saw part of the war. I was actually watching it. Oh my god, don't tell me that's a 10-1. Don't tell me that's a 10-1. Oh my Jesus. That's crazy. That's crazy to hear that. And I appreciate for the follow, Nightfox. Glad to see you here, man. But yeah, that's... I mean, I know some wars will happen, but... Yeah, I don't know. Really hoping that Emmy can come back on the later weeks. Because, I mean, for me, that is like one of the promising teams and clans back in Clan Wars. They were pretty good, but something happened in this season. I'm also very happy, though, that they do Team Wars. I'm just going to say that. I think that's a great move to see a clan or a team like Modern Empire trying to go for Team Wars. So still big off for them to be in the league. But damn, that's crazy. I don't know if I'm lagging. You know what? There has been no moves. If the duel ended, that is going to be my fault because I think it is glitching. Let's see. It somehow still happens. Alright, we're gonna try to verify because there has been no moves for many seconds. We're gonna verify. This is, I think, turn 8 or turn 9 we were stuck. Okay, turn 14, alright. It's time to catch up. The duel ended. Well, I'll catch up anyways. Speedrun commentary time. We gotta catch up the whole game. I think there's no point in skipping it. I don't know who won because I was glitching X-Ray, which sadly happens within Duel Links. But thank you for informing me though. I was actually stuck for no reason in the turn. As you wish. I mean, if the viewers want to know the information, do so. I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible in here. Alright, so here we're just reviewing yet again the duel, which sadly glitched for me. Here, a decision where he wanted to keep the Septa alive to destroy at least the Samurai School, and then the top deck on the side of Shadow, which was Solitaire, allowing him to go for the combos, then go for the Shogun Saga. Doesn't go for the Sun Saga as well, which is a fair choice. If he went for the Sun Saga, it will have been negated by the Sanctified anyways. Alright, FH X1. I'm gonna be changing the score at the same time right now. Then players the score after. I just want to see how they won, then I catch the second duel as fast as possible. Alright, he's gonna go for the Contact. Alright, I should be approaching the point where I was stuck for no reason. Alright, so that's how he has done the Shogun Saga. And also one thing is that he could not go for any Sun Saga. I think he has no way to go for any Sun Saga unless a level 8 gets to be in the graveyard. Yeah, turn 14. Catching this upper in, huh? First contact and then the second contact, which made me bug for no reason. So we finally get to catch up. Like banishment, retrieving the Sanctified. Nassen also using banishment again, retrieves the contact. I was gonna go slowly, set the card. First attack, gonna be using Sanctified, retrieves the life points. I think he didn't really need to use Sanctified. I don't know why he used it. This is gonna be a good Sanctified here this time. Scepter yet again, which is going to get floodgated. And Lance is going to be here to protect. Making Malevolent Sin. And that is going to be game at turn 14. Yeah, I don't know why Malevolent Sin, but I think he didn't have any ways out, and I can understand the side of Ohimi. No, we're gonna catch in the next duel. And at the same time, I'm gonna be changing many stuff here. The scores. First loss of Ohimi, and then a point for Shadow. Quite surprised that the repeat worked, by the way, because they only had the Light Imprisoning Mirror, which will indeed slow down the Star Seraph. Which then slows down the Jopor for Ohimi. Currently turn 3-4. Alright, catching up. Wait a second, I'm actually... Is this a different version? Ok. That actually surprises me, I don't understand that. Il y a des Fire King dans le tournoi, bah, je pense qu'il y a certains qui se mettent à l'utiliser, maintenant moins, à cause des decks qu'il y a en ce moment, mais c'est possible qu'on voit du Fire King quand même. That's what we call a pro gamer move. Who is playing Shira? It is Shadow on the top. Shadow is playing Shira. I'm very intrigued for what happened. I see a tribute summon for Tiska. Tendia will be something funny indeed. À cause de FA, j'imagine, ouais, purée, là je joue Fire King en légende. Quand je croise des Dark Lord FA, je suis pas bien. Même avec des traps, ils ont toujours des Forbidden Lands, c'est ouf. Ça, c'est vrai. Je pense Fire King contre ça, ça va pas du tout. Je suis tout à fait d'accord. Après, bon, c'est que un Gunmac qui est, on va dire, pas affecté par les effets de monstre. Donc techniquement, Dark Lord, il serait détruit s'ils ont pas la Sanctified. Mais vu que ça cycle la trappe, enfin, t'es plus ou moins bloqué malheureusement. So far, solid feel on the side of Ohimi. 2 backers though on the side of Shadow. I only know how to say how are you in French. Oh, it's all good, man. That's gonna be actually very good. The needle sealing that gets to be activated. No, Ohimi didn't set the set cards were done on the previous turn, but that needle sealing can be very huge. No, Forbidden Lance is going to be protecting the Mac. Ah, who plays the card? Shirani. It's a classic Shirani. Not over. Ballista Squad is going to be chaining. It is going to be tributing one of the monsters. Going to be tributing the normal school. Doesn't matter which one he tributes, but it is going to allow him so far to destroy the Mac. But is he going to be able to go for that? Is the question. Yo, Disturbia in French dueling. So what's the distinction between target and select? Sélectionner et Ah, good question actually. A good distinction. Oh, okay, I remember. So target in French is cibler, and then select is sélectionner. But there is indeed a translation for target, which is sélectionner, but you usually say cibler, and at that point it's like target, which means I'm selecting a specific card. So that will be the distinction, Domnut. Well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess it can be similar. I don't know. It's sometimes confusing, the French vocabulary. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 2 words to say the same thing. True. It's all good, Domnut. Now, so far, Ohimi is gonna be able to pull yet again the Xyz. And with us, pretty free Star Seraph Scepter, which is gonna destroy the face down as well. Although the destruction on the field was actually very good still, though. I don't think Shadow has a way to go for Synchro, does he? He does have the tuner. Ouroboros is of course going to be here, which is going to force the discard. Select his old word before PSC2 was created. What? Okay. Yeah. True, Kieran. Oof. That's an evil choice, but that's a great choice. Because gonna be banishing the tuner instead. He's right though, because if the card in the hand is actually a tuner, so far it is the turn of Shadow. It's gonna be normal summoning Gozuki. And when you're normal summoning, you don't have the same trigger effect as the Summer Skull, so that means he's gonna have to wait before using the effect of Gozuki. There's one card on the side of Ohimi which definitively has timing. I was gonna be able to use the effect of Gozuki. No response, and Samura's Gold is going to be sent to the graveyard. Yeah, that's gonna be over. I think the tuner was in the hand of Shadow, unfortunately. Was gonna receive the 4-bill Lance, admitting defeat. And that's gonna be another point for Ohimi. So far 4-1. Now we're gonna have to wait for the next player on the side of FHX. What deck is playing Ohimi? So right now Ohimi is playing Dark Lord, no, Car Lord Star Seraph. And thank you for the follow, Nasser. I hope you're doing good, buddy. I know you've been recently added as well on the Clan Wars team, and I'm glad to see that. Yeah. Well, Stick Lords, you say Stick Lords when there's Star Seraph. And then, this is the new meta they do, they say, ha, look, I have Car Lords, I have cars right now. And they forget that they can mention bikes. Bike Lord! Where's Bike Lord, dude? But yeah, much love, Nasser. Actually, don't move here, buddy. Easy shoutouts to a new Clan Wars streamer. I also saw that you're from Morocco, which is very cool. I think we need more Moroccan streamers or anyone that speaks Arabic. That would be great in the community, so an easy welcome to the Clan Wars community. So yeah, if you want to maybe watch some of his future streams, feel free to check out Nasser. Promising streamer as well. And no problem, dude. Kek Lords, yeah, that's the real nickname actually. Real nickname for the Dark Lords. For someone like me who despises it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Team Wars is definitively a format that is always has been interesting to see. Like, I think the interesting part of Team Wars is going to be how you build the decks they decide to bring on the lineups, which is simply a different strategy if you compare it to Clan Wars. They're not the same perspective basically, but always makes it still interesting nonetheless. I'm just gonna be waiting to see who is the player who joined the room. Ah. I just saw for a glance. I don't know. I think it is... Okay. We have black Sycamore Futurama left. I believe it is black, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Ah, it's Sycamore. Oh. I was completely wrong. Alright, let's go. Sycamore is going to be on top. And that's what happens when you're not learning a new language. I'm insanely lazy to even learn Korean, which is very bad. Biboku will be scolding me, by the way, if I don't learn Korean. Yeah, it's fine, X-Ray, it's fine. It's also funny, like, if you tend to guess the nicknames, it can be pretty entertaining as well. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Ohimi beginning, first chair, second chair. Don't tell me you have a third one. No, he does not. But so far he has some golden chairs on the field. One chair is going to be for the king, the second one is going to be for the queen. Yup, take notes everyone. Ohimi is actually playing chess. He's gonna also set two cards which I think are going to be... One of them is going to be bishop and the other one is going to be the tower. Very good cards to deal against the other pawns. But I think the pawn doesn't care. Cosmic Cyclone is going to be choosing the Bishop. Bishop revealing itself, it is a Forbidden Lance that is going to be used on the second chair. Could be dumb to use the card, but it's actually not dumb. It's just slowing down in terms of time the opponent. That's one thing you need to take notes of. No, I mean, you can also go for like no 2-gil, not reveal the Forbidden Lance, to maybe not lose seconds if you want. That's another thing you can do as well. Also, the combo is just going to begin. Cybernetic Fusion supports Cyber Dragon Core. Will the OTK happen is my question. Could be yes, could be no. Alright, Book of Moon, which is going to protect the core, and mainly is going to allow him to get a card from the deck to the hand. Insanely going to be beneficial, even though Sanctified gives life points back. Sycamore is not going to care for that. When he's able to go for a fusion, he knows it's fine. It is going to be Chromatic Rampage Dragon. And that is for sure. He could go for a Twin, but I don't think Twin is the most important one. Yeah, that's a good choice. I'm gonna be using the Rampage effect right now. Gonna be sending 2 Cyber Dragons from the deck to the grave. Doesn't have any back throw yet, but he's going to be able to clean the board, not allowing Ohimi to get a lot of opportunities to win. If I get to see the graveyard, there's a Dark Lord, so if he gets a contact by miracle, Ohimi is going to be able to stand on the field. It is going to be a set down card instead. And I think that's over, because if it is another chair, if it is a stick, that's pretty much the end. It was a Hang on Max, so that will be indeed useless. Gonna be a very important point here, and also a very surprising victory as well. Sycamore is going to be taking the point, and that is going to be 4-2. In terms of matchup as well, which I'm gonna have to comment, it is actually surprising when Cyber Dragon gets to win against Dark Lord. If Cyber Dragon top decks and does have pretty much the cards to defeat the field of their opponents, they're pretty good to go. That's a Sycamore, line 3. That also means that Ohimi is gonna have to be replaced by another player from DF, but 4-2, ending with a good score, definitively. I just wanted to show the results. Wait a second. Let me remove the chat just for a second. Because I've been talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but for those who are wondering, these are the current results so far on the side of DF and FHX. I sadly don't know the divisions they are in. No, wait, I forgot to update that. Oh, well. Don't care about the past match results. This is not the real past match results. I will update this later on, or else we're gonna forget about it, as we've never seen before, because I'm stupid. But yeah, I'm actually gonna modify this after so I can not forget about that detail. And let me just verify they began. Hurrying up myself. We're gonna have Lordy. Because I'm a big doo-doo, I forgot. The duel began. We're finna fine. Lordy is gonna be on the table for the Diffusion team. And it is going to be Yamiyugi, so I do think it is going to be Dark Lord yet again. But Destiny Draw is going to be the skill this time. And that's indeed the case. Dark Lord being revealed. Okay, so far he's opening good with the Scepter, with the Sovereignty. I'm gonna be able to special summon Sovereignty, which then allows him to go for the Xyz. So far he's pretty good to go. Does have the Naspen, but he also has the Ouroboros that he has used, which makes him discard the Cosmic Cyclone, which not sure if it is the best, but could be. Yeah, there's a Banishment still, so the Banishment is going to look for the Sanctified definitively. And the question is, I think he's going to be sending it. That's at least what I believe. Rasphere mode, oh my god. You crazy Godzilla. Yeah, Lord is definitively well set with this field. Let me see the field. 2 set cards on the side of Sycamore currently. That's quite a field, I'm not gonna lie. He does have a Super Dragon to put it in defense, has 3 back row. Won't be easy for Sycamore to resist against such Dark Lord field, because there's also the Ouroboros which could be used to send the card back to hand. Yeah, Diffusion has been on top for a lot of times, no matter the league. So far, Destiny Draw is happening as well. Alright, he drew the card right now. Ouroboros is going to be using defense, going to be choosing the Cyber Dragon to send it back to hand, which Sycamore, if he does have the overflow, he's not going to care for that. It isn't going to change anything because Cyber Dragons could be discarded from the hand. Only one card will be saving Sycamore, Drowning. I'm just gonna say that. He's gonna be taking the first damage. Yeah, no Hang on Mac. I mean, the Hang on Mac is not really using Destiny Draw, definitively. Book of Moon is going to be used on Eggshell. Alright, Lord is going to be using the effect of the Sanctified. Going to be sending the Eggshell. And I think it's going to negate to Ouroboros to gain most of the life points. Yeah, I was sure about that, Blizzcorgi. I mean, you're a ninja master, so... you sure know. No, Nastan is going to be attacking. I think it can't be stopped. I mean, there's going to be overflow. If Lordy has the Forbidden Lance, though, things could change, or even a Book of Moon. Alright, Book of Moon going to be used on the side of Sycamore. Will he be able to set down the Nastan? And Contact is going to be used right now, which is going to be bringing another Dark Lord from the graveyard. It's going to be pretty well set. Now he has the Eggshell on the field. Even if it's not ODK, well, I'm gonna have dodge, because like, it all depends on the card that is set on the field of Lordy. And there's also the Sanctified, which will be slowing down a lot. Sycamore, okay, so he does pressure summon Cyber Dragon. Will he be using the skill is my question. He doesn't use the skill. Takes the first attack. And the second attack is not going to have enough defense. Sycamore is going to be losing this point. And Lordy takes the win. That's going to be 5-2 so far. So right now that does mean that he'll have to go for another deck. He won with Cyber Dragon on the first duel of his. Let's see what deck he's having. That was invalid, he didn't open with core, kicked over you. I do agree that not opening with core, it is going to hurt a lot. Also depends so much on the build, because like if you for example go for a droning version of Cyber Dragon, the matchup against Darklord will be a win for the Cyber Dragon. At least if it is 1 point win, it's going to be fine. Let's see. Sycamore playing Blue Eyes, gonna be getting the first turn, gets the Sage. And no cards of consonance, which will discard the stone. So far, classic plays on the side of Sycamore. Because I mean, it's Blue Eyes, so not sure what else to say. Classic plays. He's gonna be sending one more card, and does he have another one? No. He's gonna at least have one back row. With a stone, he will be able to special summon the Blue Eyes from the deck. Rampaging Blue Eyes being summoned from the deck. It's looking pretty good. It's gonna be the turn of Lordy this time, who's going to be setting 2 cards right off the bat. And that is it. This could allow Sycamore to go for Synchro if he was to go for that. He can. I think at some point there's going to be one of the cards that Lordy will use, which is going to be used to counter one of the main cards. So let's see. Spirit Dragon is going to be definitively imposing because one of the cards will be banished. Book of Moon is going to be banished. Does Sycamore has a response to that? Does he have another Blue Eyes in hand? If he does have it, he's going to be fine. But now he's going to be taking the Book of Moon. Has another Sage. Of course, there's the next stone. Where are the Thunder Dragon decks? So far, I'm not sure we're going to be seeing them. Maybe one of the teams does have one Thunder Dragon player. Really, Christian. Oh man, will be so funny to see one of these decks come back. Will be possible one day. Yeah, many questions for the decks indeed. The thing, like, it is more complicated, especially in Team Wars. You want to run meta decks in general instead. He's gonna go for Vermilion, so now he's wanting to force the back row to be used. That's a risk to go, that's a not risk to go. He knows there's timing. It is going to end to be a good choice to force the back row, even though it means to lose a Sage, which Sycamore is not gonna care for the Sage. The main card you care for is going to be the stone. He has one stone still, going to be retrieving one of the Blue Eyes back to hand. Oh my god. Don't give me the reference, Godzilla. This triggers me so hard because I love volcanics. And I've got to remember about Pain 6 to 9. The man, the myth, the legend looking for the volcanic support. All the memes, dude. Goes for the Neo. Oh my god. Did he have really 3 blue eyes in hand? Wow. I mean, I'm speechless. A great open for Sycamore, definitely good. And that is going to be a big win. Big win for FHX, taking that 3rd point against Diffusion. Now, we saw Ohimi playing 2 Dark Lords. Does Lordy have 2 Dark Lords as well? Is the question. That's like still going to be a possibility to see, so I'm expecting another Dark Lord for sure. Ghost from the Past is a pretty whack set. Oh my god. True. Very, very true. And they're ready, set to go. And I'm going to be joining the next duel between Lordy and Sycamore. So we know Sycamore has blue eyes. What is going to be the second deck of Lordy? We'll be seeing this very soon. Dual Overlord was a very good set. I don't think I remember that. Also, yeah. Good bait, Lordy. That's not... Oh, actually, I'm gonna say this after, because I know this is Carlord, alright? This is Carlord, the classic, eh? Fucking hell. No. One thing I just thought is... I mean, I don't know how good it is going to be in the meta, but I've seen Dark Lord combined with Fortune Ladies. And I saw some pretty crazy combos, and I mean, as a deck as well. I just came to remember that Fortune Lady Dark Lord has been played in 2020. Not ready for FTK, but maybe for FTK. But that was still used. Like, I've seen Fortune Lady combined with Dark Lord being a thing. I don't know if people will come back to that. So far it's going to have a pretty fair beginning. Eggshell. Eggshell is going to be sending the banishment. Draws 2 cards. Scepter with a 2-chair. No, I think it's maybe going to try for Ouroboros, but if Ouroboros hits the stone, that is going to be good for Sycamore. He's going to be ending the turn instead with the 3 monsters. Watch choice. He can take the time before going for the Xyz. No. Any blue eyes that would be special summon already, and then allow Sycamore to go for the battle phase. Sycamore will be able to destroy the Scepter. Maybe more monsters. 2 stones have been sent to the grave. Alternative is going to be used right now. Special summoned on the field. And the stone is going to be bringing another blue eyes from the deck. And then a second one. Even more animations, because we like animations. It's going to be a nice decoration. Yes, it does have a lot of augmentation, which is why I spoke that I know it is Carlord's. Because the thing is that if you want, you can play still Fortune Lady with Dark Lord, which is, as I said, an underrated deck, and I think people can try for that again. I do think it will do the work, because you have an insane draw power that then allows you to go for more combos, allows you to go for synchros as well, which is also huge. Let's see, Scepter, going to be Book of Moon. And also the Field of Sycamore is going to be soon imposing, as he does have pretty much a good field to do. Why? Because he can go for the Xyz, is going to be doing a Heliopolis soon enough. And because the normal summon has been done on the side of Lordy, a Heliopolis can be very terrifying. I don't know if he's going to go for that. He could. Let's see. What's going to be the choice for Sycamore? It's going to begin with Alternative. Alternative going to be popping one of the monsters. He does have... Okay, he's going to go for the Heliopolis, definitively. And Nova's going to be able to impose a lot. Is there going to be any backroom response to that? There is. Sanctified is going to respond. And I also saw that he decided to send the Blue Eyes as an overlay. Because they're going to be catching the Blue Eyes back with the stone. If he has Ultimate Dragons, he's going to be able to go for the Twin Burst Dragon, which will be enough for lethal. And that is going to be game. You go for Twin Burst. If you do have... Yeah, the two. I mean, I forgot that's the way you activate the card, so... We know how is this going to end. There's no question to ask. No, the good opener was on the side of Sycamore, definitely. This is going to change things. Sphere one time. Will be pretty huge if he does have one. First attack being done, destroys the first chair, the second chair. Gonna be attacking with Heliopolis. And then there's the Blue Eyes. And that is going to be another point for Sycamore. This is a 5-4. If you check, so far taking back the points, they're going to be able to put pressure on DF. Dark Lords, of course, is very strong. But there are many decks that call defeat Dark Lord at some point. And people are showing that. Now we're going to be waiting for the next player on the side of Diffusion. Bring back RB. I vote a yes. I'm not going to lie that RB is still a deck that for me is one of the best to use when it comes to combo. Even deck building is very interesting. And it's a strong deck, I'm not going to lie. I need the RB Trap Comoni. Damn. Alright, so far we're waiting for the next play on the side of Diffusion. Alright, someone joined the room. Gonna have to unhack this. And we'll be able to see who it is. It is going to be Lorenzo. Alright, they're ready to go. They are set. We're going to be seeing Lorenzo against Sycamore. And of course, I'm going to expect another Dark Lord because I know that Dark Lord, I mean, it's a strong deck, so they will go for that. Unless they want to counter Blue Eyes in specific. Antinomy equals Dark Lord. Nice try. Level augmentation. Well, it's been funny to see TG, but it's never going to happen, of course. We're going to go for Sirius. First turn is going to go for Sycamore. This time is going to be opening Melody. Holy. Very fast Melody. Going to get the alternative. Going to be able to special summon an alternative. And going to be also able to use the stone. TD will have happened if it is a 22 card build. If it is 20 cards, you don't really tend to see it, sadly. You want to see the deck. True. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon is going to be summoned in defense. We're going to have this first, and then the second stone going to be used to special summon these Blue Eyes from the deck. Don't worry, my Amazon TD stick deck has 30 cards. I got you, bro. Good luck making the deck. Now, so far, Sycamore's field is going to be imposing because we have up to 2 Blue Eyes from the deck. He's going to go for... Not a bad choice, I mean... Ooh, Hang on Mark being summoned. Gonna be making big monster with the attack. That's going to be a good choice because then he's going to be able to force the destruction of the Synchro. Alright, let's see. So far we have the Handgun Mag being used. Banishment. Gonna be drawing for a card. Eggshell gonna be used. Eggshell discarding Desire. Interesting choice, I'm not gonna lie. Discarding Desire is something that you don't really usually go for. So that means it's not gonna be able to send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard. That's what's gonna happen also. He's gonna be attacking the Vanilla Blue Eyes. Yeah, I mean, good choice, I guess. Interesting choice, because I think he didn't want to force the trigger Spirit of White, but I mean, by the effect of Hang on Mac, the card will be banished. I believe Spirit of White will be banished in any case. Like we've seen previously, when the Synchro was used, it got banished due to the effect of Hang on Mac. And that is because the level of Hang on Mac is 7 or higher, due to the effect of level augmentation. Sycamore setting a card here. Gonna be taking the time to see how to deal against that Hang on Mac, which is gonna be imposing for the moment. We're gonna have a banishment that is going to be used, and what is he going to be drawing is the question. Gonna be drawing 4 Tesco. Okay, so how does Aether has 4200 attack? I'm gonna try to explain you this very quickly, and first of all, it is due to level augmentation. You reveal a card, a monster that you control from the hand. So here, what he has done is he reveals the Desire. Desire is level 10. Because you reveal it, it is going to be level 4 plus level 10, making this card level 14, and because of the effect of Hang on Mac, it gains attack equal to its level by 300. So because it is level 14, 14 by 300 makes him 4200. All because of the skill. And of course, combined with Dark Lord, it is going to be an easy gain due to the levels of the Dark Lords. Oh man, Snoke. If you want to go cast with me, I will have to speak with the team more stuff in earlier. Like, I think we can go for that the next week, but I will actually have to speak with the staff because they changed the rules for the casting. I'll be planning one with you for sure. Yeah, that as well. The commentator role is also another thing. I think X-Ray is going to be helping you with that as well, if you want, Snoke. Because, I mean, you're a streamer and you will be insanely welcome. Yeah, book went through indeed. The book that is going to be flipping down the Mac, and it is going to be very beneficial right now for Sycamore. It does also have the alternative, which I think you can go and force the shell. Because at least that is going to force the contact to happen. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, Snug does have an appealing voice. For real. Yeah, check out you guys. So far, I don't think I'm glitching. Let's see. Alternative has used it on Eggshell. Teska's effect that discard and protect the Eggshell. Okay. I'm gonna be waiting for seconds so far. Talking about. I'm not gonna do that because he's a friend of mine. Actually, let me see. Actually. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's see, he has summoned the Blue Eyes with the effect of Ancient Trolls. Gonna be able to go face, attack the Eggshell, attack the Teska. is going to be able to destroy all the monsters. No, he cannot. Alright. Forget what I said, because Alternative has used the effect, so... I think it's going to be attacking at least the Dark Lords, so we have that. The power of Time Mod is too big. No worries, I'm never gonna ban him. He's never gonna be banned. We're talking about Snuck, he's my bro. Also, I don't know if he's gonna be able one day to cast Team Wars, but I mean, he's casting a lot of leagues, by the way. Like, out of many streamers we have, he gets to stream a lot of, like, underrated leagues or just unknown leagues, which is something a lot of people don't usually go for. And I think that's still a good move. So big up Snuck if he's here still. We're gonna have another contact yet again used, and that is because of banishment that has searched for the contact. So some loops are still gonna happen yet again. Good morning, Vic Jr. Hope you're doing good. Wait, actually, I just realized I messed the time mod function, lol. It's 1 second. Snuck, are you alive? Just write in the chat, I'm sure you're alive. So for cheap blue eyes on the side of Sycamore, which is going to be able to deal with the monsters. Or not, Forbidden Nest is going to be stopping one of the blue eyes. I'm sure Snuck is breathing. I think he's baiting us. He's baiting us for attention. Cannot believe it's Snuck. What are you doing? We're gonna try to DM him, let's see. Alright, let's see. He needs a Ghost Ray Aurora, then he will come at all. I don't think so. Though, Warzone is so far getting comeback, although he doesn't have a lot of life points right now. I do think he has at some point the Sanctified, which I'm sure he drew using Banishment, or else that is a top deck. But the Sanctified is going to be very good for Lorenzo, since he then gains life points back, gets to use the effects from the graveyard to activate spells. Let me see. I'm going for the Twin Burst Dragon right now, which is going to put the pressure, but then if they're Sanctified, Twin Burst's effect will be negated. So what's going to happen is that it can only attack once. Let's see what is going to happen. Actually, going to be using the effect, going to be using the Banishment, going to be retrieving contact yet again. To yet again do the loops. We agree, Blitz Corgi. Ninja against the two decks actually. Like if you talk about Blue Eyes or even Dark Lord, also welcome back Snook alive, Snook Pog. But yeah, like Ninja against these two decks, it's doable. More against Dark Lord, like against Dark Lord you have more ways out. Because people are not even playing, they're not playing Morning Star. It's the only card out of all the Dark Lord cards that is just annoying for Ninja. Otherwise, Blue Eyes is like a bit hard for Ninja, but it's still doable. But now that they released the new Ninja 2, is gonna be boosting Ninja. And let's see, Banishment. After returning the Sanctified, this is going to be... Yep, the good chain. Of course, searches yet again for the Sanctified. Sanctified yet again set on the field. gonna become even more complicated because like Lorenzo is so far looping as we're seeing. He's able to use it again the contact, then combine it with the Sanctify. That's gonna be an infinite loop that then begins. Teska gonna be using the effect of the Banishment first of all before going for the Sanctified. Elsa is not gonna be using it, but like if he allows that, Twin Burst will be banishing the card, so he has to go for the Sanctified. Now Sanctified is going to tribute Teska this time, which is going to be a bit different. No, he's gonna go for Naston. Good choice. Definitely a good choice. No, he does have the contact in hand, but at least none of the Dark Lords will get banished. I like Duke's ninja skill, sad that it is with Elpicos. I think the Elpicos is not what deranges me, but the skill is like, it makes me build a complete different ninja deck list. And I also started playing yet again ninja between 20 and 22 cards. The less amount of big ninja levels you play, the least you want to play a 20 card version. Like, I cannot really deal with the 20 card version. 22 allows me to do more plays and allow me to not really break. And even dick out, actually. You finished 3 ranking games already and this game is still going on. Sometimes it do be like that, X-Ray. Because ladder is like, you go fast. But in ladder I even got like insanely slow duels. Happened a lot of times to me. But like here, the reason why it's slow is like, it's obvious. Dark Lord's loop, infamous between Contact and Sanctified, and there's almost nothing to say. Yet again, Sycamore going to be taking the time, going to be forcing the Sanctified, attacking with the Twin Burst Dragon. Sanctified from hand? No, going to be actually putting Naston. Okay. It's gonna receive 1 attack, it's not gonna be lethal. Contact yet again gonna be used. Gonna bring back Excel. Use the effect with Contact, bring back another monster. Elsa is gonna be using Sanctified at some point. The Sanctified is in grave, so we'll see. I think because he has the banishment, he still can loop, no? He's having a banishment in hand, so he's going to be using it at some point. He's going to go for the trap right off the bat, fair enough. Oh my god, these loops are getting insane though. Sycamore is going to be relying on back row. There's no choice. Not even easy. Alternative, gonna be using the effect, gonna try to destroy Naston. The effect will be negated by the Sanctified. No, it doesn't get negated, it's a big surprise. Book of Moon on alternative. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Alright, Banishment is going to be used, but this is good because he is just making alternative to use yet again the effect, because here you can notice there's no contact. I don't think with the Sanctified you can discard. Let's see. He has to send a monster as well, so if Lorenzo has a monster, if he uses Sanctified, I mean he's gonna be discarding the monster, all good, but then because there's no contact yet, it doesn't care, so Sanctified gonna be used. Gonna be actually tributing its Onyx Shell. Gains life point back, fair enough. It's gonna go for at least 1 direct attack. Alright, gonna be the turn yet again of Lorenzo. We keep on looping. It is what it is. It's at least not worse than Crystron when it comes to looping. I'm just gonna say that, lol. So Excel gonna be using Contact, of course, gonna bring back a monster. Sanctified being there, so it's gonna be using Naston to use Sanctified. Sanctified gonna be targeting one of the blue eyes, retrieve back the life points to reach 10,000 life points. Lol. And that is why you need a Lava Golem. Okay, how does he top deck Banishment every turn? That is because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Book of Moon gonna be used on the Eggshell. That is going to be insanely beneficial. Gonna be slowing down the plays on the opposing side. Man, the huge patience on the side of Sycamore is actually really huge. So now he's gonna be using alternative gonna be forcing Naston. Alright, Naston is going to be using what? Banishment. No, Banishment is going to be surely searching for a muscle. No, instead we're gonna be seeing a different place. So Sanctify going to be used to negate the alternative, or it is going to be Twin Burst. I think it is going to be Twin Burst in this situation. He has the effect negated. Should be Twin Burst. Yes, Twin Burst's effect is negated, definitively. Sage with Ice of Blue, gonna be summoned. Gonna be looking for the stone. Man, imagine there's a Raigeki break on the side of Sycamore. That will be the end for Lorenzo, definitively. Now he's gonna go for Synchro, gonna be going for Vermilion. Vermilion to put some pressure, gonna be able to deal more damage because he knows there's nothing on the field except an Nixel. And one thing to not forget is that if he has a Blue Eyes in hand, he's insanely fine. Let's see, he's gonna be taking the time, sets another card. I don't think he drew the last Blue Eyes from the looks of it. Or else is it banished? Let's see. It is banished, so he cannot use alternative again. Star Seraph Scepter gonna be summoned. Sovereignty gonna be summoned. Man, this match is crazy. This duel is insanely crazy. Even if there's like the same loops, it's all about resisting and knowing when to use the cards in the best timing possible. The turn Sycamore chose to go for the offensive was actually very good. Although Lorenzo is getting the draw power this time since he has the Scepters, the Sovereignty, he's going to be able to go for an Xyz. Unless Sycamore just has a response, which could be sort of big. Ooh, Thunder Spirit Dragon, so no, because he has the Scepter, he's going to be forcing one of the back row. But there's one problem too, that if there's like, no, there's no response to back row? Or yes, there is, no. I think none. Oh my god, Thunder Spark Dragon for game? Unbelievable. And that is an insane duel that just happened right now. Also a good choice to go for this Xyz. Underrated Xyz, by the way, to clear the monsters. And that is going to be a big point for DF. Lorenzo taking the win. This is going to be a 6-4. Holy freak. I'm not gonna lie, I'm speechless for this duel. That was a very good duel. That's also the first duel of Lorenzo and he gets such a win. Unbelievable. Alright, now we're gonna have to wait for the next player on the side of FHX. In terms of matchup as well, like Blue Eyes doesn't forcefully have the matchup against Dark Lord, especially the level augmentation version. Doesn't have it against level tuning. Does have a bit the matchup against Destiny to Draw, so the duel that just happened now could have ended on both ways, but yeah. Lorenzo went for the good Xyz. There's nothing to add. So I think the next player has just joined the room. Let's see who it is going to be. It is going to be Futurama joining the table. And the 2 players are ready. We're just gonna go straight into it. So we know Lorenzo has Dark Lords with Star's Wrath and the FA. Yami Yugi, so depending on the amount of card, I do think it is going to be Dark Lord as well, but Destiny draw this time. In fact, it is going to be the case. First turn is going to go for Lorenzo, opens with the Excel. A good opening so far for Lorenzo, gets the Scepter, gonna be making an Xyz. He gets to have the Sovereignty. I don't think he can special summon it though this time. The Banishment going to be used. Banishment going to retrieve Contact and then special summon Excel from the grave. No, he actually... Oh, okay. Okay, Eggshell has discarded Tesca. Tesca got special summon, then Eggshell special summon, then uses Banishment. Okay. Retrieving the Sanctify, which is going to be definitively a good choice, and yeah, Lorenzo is insanely well set. Not gonna lie, even if he has one back row, it is going to be the Sanctify. The chair is going to be normal summoned, also prismatic chair. That's not often I got to see a prismatic chair. And another chair is going to be summoned. No more chair on the side of Futurama. Setting one card, does he have another card to set? Does he have a way to summon card? No. A Prismassage, nice. My biggest pride right now when it comes to Prismatic is going to be the Obedience. The spell card used for Fab. Alright, let's see. Desire is going to be tributing the Scepter. Sends the defense monster to the grave. The attacks are going on so far. No response. No response on the side of Futurama. He didn't have the open he wanted, so Lorenzo is going to be taking the win here. That is going to be 7-4 so far. So now the question is, the decision of FHX, will they go for a repeat or go for the second deck? Now mirror matches for Dark Lords are sometimes very stupid. Plus with the fact that you have like different skills that you can use now. So let's see the decision they make. I'm not going to lie that like doing some mirror matches of Dark Lords, it's unpleasing, so maybe they will go for a counter instead. It's not guaranteed, maybe they'll go for repeat, so let's see the decision they take. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like this whole season or like this whole meta currently is based between Blue Eyes and Dark Lord, which is a weird ass season. I think we should not have reached a point where there's like two main meta decks and the rest is like maybe strong or just not that good and all. We shouldn't have reached a stage back like in 2018 where you had like two decks being meta or just one. We're sort of coming back in this phase where there's just that much decks being meta, and I think that's very sad. No, of course this is my personal opinion, I don't know about any of you guys, but for me, the more variation the meta has, the more interesting it is to know what to do, what to play, and how to play, and then the side deck and all these kind of questions that you ask yourself every time. I don't think there's repeat as well. Yeah, no repeat, this is going to be the second deck instead. A fair choice. brings Akiza Izinski. Is this going to be Thunder Dragon, or is this going to be yet again another Dark Lord, but with level augmentation? Black Wings meta. That's gonna be a Dark Lord because I see 20 cards, but it could be a Thunder Dragon. I don't know. And the Hang-On Mac, level augmentation. I think the meta is not the interesting part, Snog. Like, the interesting part is how many decks we still have that aren't forcefully part of the meta or are just, like, strong enough. Like, for the competitive, you have a lot of decks which are good indeed. Only a Hang-On Mac on... okay. Sure. Alright, so Futurama going for another Dark Lord here. Understandable choice, definitively. Gonna be a Hang-On Mac as well, summoned on the field. Gonna be using level augmentation. Gonna do the same thing to destroy the Hang-On Macs. Unless he has a Herald of the Abyss for X reason. Indeed, another one. Face and no set card of the side of Futurama. Morningstar one time for getting over. Oh my god, that would be awful to see Morningstar. So Scepter gonna be summoned. No special summon from the Sovereignty. Gonna be setting one card, but at least it's gonna be able to attack with the Scepter to make some damage. Another Scepter is also going to be used on the side of Futurama, but he does have a response. Sovereignty that then gets to be drawn. He's going to be summoning the Prismatic Chair. We're going to have to see that yet again. Much love to the Prismatic Chair. This is going to be the MVP card of today's game. I'm joking. The next chair is going to be summoned, so now he's going to be able to go for an Xyz. Unless Urza has the response with the Book of Moon, which is going to flip down the Scepter, not allowing Futurama to go for an Xyz. Too much flex and draws. Yeah, pretty much turns around that when you play Dark Lord. It's like, it's the deck that with the Enzymes and with Eggshell, it allowed you to get such insane draws very often. With your Ouroboros, is going to be able to target one of the monsters. Is going to be targeting the face down. Now, if there's any Naston, the choice for Futurama is going to be very simple. It's going to be sending the Scepter back to hand. No, he's going to go for control. Okay, sir. Going to be sending the Desire to the grave. Going to go for Eggshell. Goes for the Contact. I mean, honestly, Colossus will make Thunder Dragon more powerful, and that will maybe change part of the meta, I guess. Yo, son, how are you, dude? Sang Broski. Alright, so right now using twice the Contact, once from the hand, once by the effect of a Dark Lord, using it from the grave. Banishment gonna be looking for the Sanctified, so yet again Futurama building this field. Now I don't think he has any Desire, but he's going for control instead of lethal. It is a good choice. Ouroboros is of course going to be able to destroy the Scepter, which no miss Futurama have a good lead. 2 cards on Lorenzo, gonna be drawing the 3rd card. And there are 2 backers as well on the side of Futurama. Scepter being summoned. Now we know he has a Sovereignty. So he's going to be able to special summon the Sovereignty. I'm gonna be drinking water. Ooh. Okay, there's response, banishment. He's gonna be using Sanctified right now to stop the effect of the Scepter. Also gonna be sending his own Tisco. And this is going to be pretty good. He gets back some life points. He gets to negate the effect of the Scepter, which is not allowing him to go for more charge. Also going to be using the effect that he used with Tisco, targeting a banishment to then look for contact for the next turn. So now Lorenzo is going to be unable to go for any Xyz this turn, and that means the lead is going to go for Futurama definitively. He's gonna have these set up at any point, so it's all good for him. And Blades Corgi, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the wall so far as well. Saying your words, never easy though, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with so many Dark Lords with this season, so. Alright, Ouroboros is gonna be using the effect. Return the card to the hand. He's gonna be choosing the chair, fair enough. You don't like the chair. Wise choice. LMAO. This is going to be so far doing the lethal. I mean, he has Ouroboros, Excel, and the Scepter, which is going to be enough for a 4,000 lethal situation. And that is going to be a point taken by Futurama, 7-5. Honestly, FHX so far coming back, they could be able to change the assets of the current war going on. We never know. But I mean, there's a 2-point lead still on the side of DF, so. Also, I forgot to change the score. It's going to be like that. And let me see, Futurama. Futurama has a 1-1. Alright, scores are correct. I'm gonna just go straight on the next duel. And let's go. What is going to be the second deck of Lorenzo? Another Dark Lord. Bet. Oh, it's not another Dark Lord, but it is going to be a Blue Eyes. Classic. Can I have Water, Luna, Firing, or TD one time, please? Oh man. You can see, I think you see these decks that you mentioned more in Clan Wars, not really on Team Wars. Like, the perspective between a Team War or Clan Wars is like completely different, I'm not gonna lie to you. Here they're looking for the victory, so if a deck is strong, that's the one you send. Now Lorenzo gets the opening Sage. Ancient Rules. I'm gonna be making the Xyz right now. Sorry, the Synchro. And I think it is going to be Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, the classic one. Defense position, of course. And that's the end of turn. No, he couldn't send the stone, but maybe he has a back row that is going to allow him to send it to the grave. So how is Futurama going to play around that? So it's going to activate first the Banishment. Banishment going to be looking for Eggshell. That means he's going to be using Eggshell right now, drawing 2 cards. There's no other way I see them. Gonna be normal summoning Scepter. Fair choice. Scepter gonna be only looking for 1 Sovereignty. One card set on the side of Futurama. Second one. Third one. Spirit Dragon is going to be chaining here, is going to be summoning the Azure from the extra deck. And I don't think there is any face down card chain on the side of Lorenzo. No, he decides to not use, so I think that could have been a bait as well. Now Azure is going to be targeting one of the Blue Eyes from the graveyard, sorry. Special summoning. Lorenzo also has the stone, so if you want, he can normal summon it to go for a synchro. Unless there is any card in which Futurama will be able to just flip down and say, you're not gonna go for any synchro. But yeah, I think only the stone will be the targetable card, I believe. So far he's well set. Konami decided we get a 3-minute deck, 3-deck meta. I mean, you're not wrong for us, it is what it is. You're right. Forbidden Lance is going to allow him to reduce the attack of the Spirit Dragon. And also the importance is going to be that it is done in the damage step. If you do it on the correct step, you can actually destroy the Spirit Dragon, even if it has a quick effect. Now, because stone has been used, it is going to be allowing Lorenzo to special summon Spirit of White, banishing one of the face stones. Which face stone is this one going to be banishing? Banishing another Forbidden Lance. Gonna be the turn of Futurama. Does he have a way to use Eggshell? He's gonna need to use Eggshell. He is able to. Eggshell is going to be sending the contact. It actually is very risky to do that because he will want to have a way to get the Dark Lord on the field, but he's not going to have it for a long time. Instead, he's going to have the Scepter normal summoned. No, this time he does have Sovereignty, so Sovereignty is going to be chaining. And with Sovereignty, you get 2 monsters on the field, looking for another Sovereignty to then summon it and go for an Exceeds, hopefully, unless Lorenzo does have a response. What the heck are you doing here, Yugo? Hope you're fine, Yugo. Glad to see you here. Alright, so Rhino summoning the other Sovereignty on the side of Futurama. Oh, the Treacherous Trapple going to deal with 2 monsters. Gonna be the teacher, what he wants to deal with. So he can do some damage, battle damage. And doing some math, he will not have lethal the next turn unless he summons a stone. Attacking with these. Oh my god, 3 Forbidden Lance were set on Futurama's side. There's no way. 3 Forbidden Lance. Okay, sir. Oh my god. Ah, the Sage. No, Sage gonna be looking for another stone. And cards of... Oh my god. Can be very bad because this has a potential meaning that Lorenzo has lethal. It's gonna be making Vermilion then go for a way to search for the alternative. If he has alternative, this is game. Well, actually, if he goes for alternative, things will be a bit different with the kind of plays he will do. Alright, 2 Blue Eyes revealed, gonna be using Ultimate Dragons, gonna be making the fusion and will be making a Twin Burst. And that is going to be it for lethal. He does have it. Man, that was a big surprise to see 3 Forbidden Lance, which sadly isn't going to be at all beneficial for Futurama. Now that gives me impression he does not have Book of Moon, because with Book of Moon things could have been pretty different. Forbidden Lance still has been useful to him, but like 3 of them sadly cannot come in this. But that is going to be a point for Lorenzo. 8-5. No, FHX is going to have to go with the last player. Now the last player is already here. I'm gonna have to remove that. I'm gonna have to write the name. And we're gonna be good to go. And they're ready to go. We're just gonna spectate right off the bat. Black, being the last player of FHX, Diffusion still needs 2 wins, which means defeating 2 times Black, and they will win the war. Kai Tenjo. I think this is a Dark Lord. I don't think I've ever seen a Kai Tenjo using Dark Lord, which, I mean, could happen. And no epic music from Kai Tenjo, I cannot believe it, what the hell. We're gonna go straight off the bat with alternative, change the music, go back to the SOD soundtrack. Argumentation, yeah, I think it does have low argumentation though. Lorenzo so far getting the opening alternative with the stone makes an exist. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Where's the stone who's gonna be able to special summon the Blue Eyes from the deck? Le Duelist. Le Duelist, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Merci pour le follow. Je sais pas si c'était français, mais on dirait que ça allait vu le pseudo, j'ai l'impression. So the Blue Eyes being on the field and Spirit Dragon. And that is indeed going to be Dark Lord level augmentation, no questions asked. Actually, it could be tuning indeed, a good question. I think it is level augmentation though. I think level tuning only for players, for tractors do have it, and it is actually from the 5Ds world. Chair, summoning another chair. And a third chair. Treacherous Trample is already going to respond to trying the 2-1s in defense. Forbidden Land's going to be protecting one of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Another Forbidden Lance user using the 2 Forbidden Lands to protect the 2 chair. Wow. Wow. What are the coincidences that this happened? There's no way. If this is level tuning, that can be the end. Although I think there's maybe one problem, which is going to be the Blue Spirit Dragon that changes to Azure, doesn't it? Unbelievable what is happening right now. And what is going to happen? Is Lorenzo going to chain? Going to be chaining the Synchro to then protect with Azure? What is going to be the choice? So far I see no plays. I think he's thinking. I'm gonna be waiting seconds to just make sure of things. I could be glitching, which yet again happens. You have to thank Konami for that. I think I'm glitching. I'm just in case going to quit. We're gonna throw back the duel. I think it is glitching. We're gonna go yet again. Verifying that Konami is not playing with me, do not toy with me. Alright, verification. Alright, first turn was of course for Lorenzo here, no question. Reveals the alternative here. We're gonna try to come back on the second turn where you had the cheat chairs being defended by the 2 Forbidden Lands. Let's see. Replay wasn't stuck. Black is thinking right now. Yeah. You know, I'm sadly like that, Ohimi, because we never know how Konami does handle the duels. Sometimes you never know. It still glitches with me a lot of times, like it happened before, so I just do it in case. But of course it is completely fair that they think that much. I absolutely understand. Making Ouroboros right now. Ouroboros is going to be using the effect Banish the Stone. And that's the end phase. Also, I forgot, since you here are Himimesta, my favorite caster of all time. Make sure to follow him. Good voice, great commentary, Ohimi Meister. As simple as that. Alright, so now he's gonna be making a synchro with the stone and the blue eyes. Gonna be making, okay, Vermilion. That's a fair choice. I mean, he's gonna have the lethal at that situation, also gets back the alternative. Wow, he does have the field. That's quite a crazy opening. Lorenzo gonna be taking this point 9-5. They need one more point, and Diffusion is going to be winning the bar. There's one more repeat on the side of Phoenix High, which they could go and use for the repeat. That's one push. Yeah, they went already for the repeat. Okay. I didn't even need to scroll. They're going to go back on the next duel. Repeat situation for Black, who's going to be remaining with Dark Lord using level augmentation right now. I'm also going to have to change the score for the players.
Duel.
Normal summon Stone uses Sage to then special summon the Blue Eyes from the deck using the effect of Sage. Stone is going to be summoning the other Blue Eyes, of course. And no background on the side of Lorenzo. Rhino Black is going to be a bit more open when it comes to plays. He's going to be using level augmentation straight on the Hang-On Mac. Only level 8. No. No. Ah, okay. I was having a bit... I was actually scared that he's going to suicide, but no, he's going to be using Forbidden Lands. But yeah, like... It can be scary, because here, the Hang-On Mac being level 8, it's... You know it's not good when you cannot make it at least... I should say level... Let's say level 11 at least, because you have Naston, which is level 7. Will be enough to defeat one of the Blue Eyes, but... Still, Lorenzo could be able to go for a Synchro, maybe have another card that then can deal with Hang-On Mac. So how is this going to go is the question I have. Normal summoning Sage, gonna be searching for a stone. And now, of course, is going to be able to go for a Synchro. And the question will be, which Synchro will Lorenzo go for? I think it is going to be the Spirit Dragon, maybe in defense. No, he's going to go for Vermilion instead. No, Vermilion is going to be forcing the back row. Not a bad choice at all, especially if it is another Forbidden Last. No, he's... Okay, that's maybe reading the... Okay, yeah, okay. My bad. Bad explanation of the things. Now, why Hang-On Mac was destroyed is because Hang-On Mac was level 8, and then you have Vermilion Dragon Mech, which is level 9. So that means the Hang-On Mac will be affected anyways by the Vermilion. So destruction will have happened, and that is going to end to be a good choice. This is also allowing him to avoid the spell trap, and hey Craig here, look at the Gonna have to make a shout out to you, boy. Get that one for free, Craig. Hope you're doing good as well. You'll stay, all good. Alright, so there's going to be a Seraph Scepter being normal sun on the side of black, and no problem, Craig. All the love, mates. Black going to be sending another card. He has 2 back row, and that is going to be difficult because you have a Vermilion. Can you use the effect again? Question will be which card you want to destroy. I think it is going to be the Scepter. Scepter getting in destroyed. Cards of Consonance, which is going to help him a lot. Sends the Stone. And there hasn't been once a Spirit of White as well. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Going to discard another Stone. This man has the field. Unbelievable. Alright, so no special summoning the alternative from his hand after drawing it from the Melody. And that is going to be it. He had enough for attack, getting the last point. And that is going to end with a 10-5 against FHX. Congratulations for DF getting the win against FHX. And that could have been a pretty close match, I'm not gonna lie. But they got to handle against FHX pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Full Dark Lords does a lot of work as well in general, so completely relatable. And yeah, I think we're gonna be closing here, so just putting the last scores before I end the stream concerning the players. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. What I'm going to do is simple. Optional raid as usual. If you guys want to see another team mods, I'm gonna be sending you there. I think there's maybe one happening right now. Let me just check that out. There is in fact one that is going on, another one going on. You know what? I'm gonna be going for Mumusari because this man, Rookies and Sensei are 2 teams I actually really love. We're going to be raiding Mumusari, so let's go for that, guys. Let's go give some love to Mumusari, the Moo Master. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the war today. Also, again, congratulations for Diffusion on the win. And good luck for the 2 teams on the next war. I'm going to send you off there, guys. Have a good day, evening, and see you next time.